Hello guys, my name is Hrishikesh and welcome to Code Smart. So in this video we will start discussing about MongoDB Aggregation Framework. From this video onwards we will discuss about MongoDB Aggregation Framework. So particularly, if you have not watched my previous videos, which is the basics of MongoDB, how to write CRUD operation in MongoDB, then you can check out my previous video. I will give the link in the description box. So let's start with the video. So as you can see, this is the agenda of this video. So we will learn what is aggregation framework actually and why you should learn it and how it actually works internally. And then we will learn what is the syntax to write the aggregation query. And then at the end we will learn some limitation of aggregation query. So as you can see over here, aggregation is a way of processing large number of documents in a collection and passing them to a different stages. So these stages is marked up known as pipeline. Stages in pipeline, they can filter, group, sort, reshape, modify the document, adding new properties to the document. These all things can be done. If I try to draw some similarity to the SQL, then you can see in SQL typically what we could do, like we can use group by and count, sum, averages. These are kind of aggregation which is provided by SQL. So in MongoDB we can do all these things, but apart from all these things there are a lot of things which we can do in MongoDB aggregation query. So now let's understand why should you learn it and how it actually works. So I will show you on diagram. So after watching this it will be much more clear to you. So as you can see, this is a diagram, and here one part is the input and another part is the output, and here the black boxes which is $match, $group and $sort. This each box is kind of called as a state, and this whole sequential order is called as a aggregation query. So here as you can see, we are giving input to $match. So this is one stage where we kind of filtering out our data, and whatever input we will give according to the condition, the things will get filtered, and whatever we get in the output, that will get as a input to the next stage, and then it will go on. So you can add any number of stages inside here according to your need. After executing all these stages, in the output you will get the required format of your data. As you can see, I hope you understand now that this is aggregation and we are giving some input and we are getting some out. So now said why you actually need this. You can actually convert your input data, like your collection data, whatever you are accessing from your database, you can convert that to your needed format without using this. So you could have used some JavaScript or any kind of programming language to do that. That is kind of time consuming task, as this is the inside of MongoDB framework, and this is the whole ecosystem of the MongoDB. So this is kind of fast because MongoDB itself use some algorithm to run all these things, and this is a lot more faster. So as you can see, this is the format or this is the syntax for writing an aggregate query. So in the last video also I have shown you how to run the basic query. It is almost similar to that. So db.collectionName.aggregate. So in the last video what we have done is update one, find. In that place it is aggregate. So in aggregate we can place pipeline, which is an array, and in second we can give option. As you can see, collection name is name of the collection, and pipeline it is array of aggregation stages. So this pipeline need to be an array. This is mandatory. So in option, this is optional parameter for the aggregation. We will talk about this later part, but right now, so in the array, as you can see, $match and the condition according to that, $group and the condition according to that. This can be nested also. So after you finish creating your pipeline, you can use that variable inside here in your aggregate function, and after executing this aggregate function, it will give you array, because aggregate always give you array as a return. So now you know the syntax of aggregate pipeline. I will show you the example of using all this operator in next video, but right now, so as you can see, there are some limitations, like aggregation generally work in memory. So each stage which I shown you over here, that this is one stage like $match, and these curly braces, this is one stage, this is one stage. So each stage can take up to 100 MB of RAM. So it is the maximum size which you can get. You can pass this as your option, which I have talked in earlier. So in option you can give this as allow disk use to. It will be little bit slower because it is the disk, not the RAM, but it will not throw error. So you can pass this if you think that your query can be larger. Another important thing which I want to share is document size can be maximum is 16 MB. You need to be clear about that. Your document size should not exceed this limit. So if you think that your document is a lot of nested property is there and it could have gone beyond this 16 MB limit, then you must have to split out your data to different collections. So document maximum size can be 16 MB. These are all the things which I wanted to discuss in this video. So this is the introduction of this MongoDB aggregation. So from the next video onwards, I will start with each operator and I will show you some example. And so that's it for this video. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and I will see you in the next video. Please subscribe to this channel. Thank you.